Hello, this is Rachel Lane Walden, and this is going to be an introduction to the Eskind Biomedical Library resources. When you visit the Eskind Library, when you first walk in the doors, you're going to see our information desk, and here you can get assistance with using our services, checking out materials, and get answers to any reference questions you might have. During the Commodore Cares period, which will be till January 23rd, the library will have reduced hours for the building, and those are listed here. Our virtual hours are going to be Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 6 p.m. And this is when you can expect an email response from any one of the librarians. If you have any kind of questions you need answered or help with research. And my hours when I'm in the office are going to be 9 to 6 p.m. Best way to get in contact with me is always going to be my email. And I try really hard to respond to all emails the day I receive them during normal business hours, so Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. If I receive an email, after 6 or on the weekends, I will get back to you as soon as possible that next business day. And if you don't hear back from me within a day, please re-email me, because I might have got swamped with emails and yours got lost in the inbox. So again, going back to the actual building, we do have work and study areas available throughout the library, and our entire first floor is a designated quiet space. You will need to make sure you have your ID badge to enter the building though, so don't leave home without that. The Vanderbilt's wireless network is available throughout the library building for internet access. We also have 14 computers and 2 printers. Our printers support full color printing, scanning, and copying. And then we do have 10 private study rooms that are available, and they seat anywhere from 2 to 8 people depending on the room. So the library provides access to many different databases that can be used to find articles for your literature reviews and other assignments. Some key ones I like to point out are going to be PubMed and CINAHL, PsycInfo, Embase, Cochrane Library, and Web of Science. Now I want to touch on our remote support for all your research needs. So our digital collections are available to you 24/7, both on and off campus. This includes our databases, articles, journals, online textbooks, along with additional resources. Zoom consults can be set up with a librarian for one-on-one training or assistance with research. To set up one of those, please just shoot me an email and we can get that scheduled. You can always also contact us through the Ask a Librarian form or our personal emails. And all of this information is going to be on our homepage under the Contact Us option. The easiest way to get to the Eskind homepage is to Google Eskind Library. From here, you can now access all of our online resources. And to contact a librarian for assistance, all you need to do is scroll down a little bit to the Ask Biomedical section. Click on that All Contact options. This will lead you to the Ask a Librarian form. And you can also scroll down to find our full staff directory with phone numbers and emails. So the library staff is always ready to answer reference questions and consult with you on your research projects. Our document delivery system can be used to acquire the full text of items that the library doesn't own. We also provide both individual and group training on a range of topics, such as searching for literature, using specific databases like PubMed, CINAHL, or Embase, how to use the citation manager, such as EndNote, along with much more. Now we're going to look at the Eskind homepage so I can show you how to find books and articles. So when you're on the homepage, the library catalog search bar is going to be this gold box here in the middle. So this searches the library catalog, which works the same as the catalog at your public library. So if you know the title of book that you're interested in, you just want to type it into that search bar. And it's going to pull up the results. And if we have it, it's going to tell you if it's online, if it's an actual print book, and where it's available. This one is online, so you'll scroll down to the View Online options, and then you'll see links that will help you access that book online. Usually, if you're off campus, it is going to ask for your VUNet ID and password. You always want to put in your VUNet ID and not your email. But now here is this ebook, and I can now read it. Depending on the publishers, I can download different copies, print out copies. That is how to get a book. Now, if there was an article that we were interested in finding the PDF for, highly recommend you use the advanced search feature in the library catalog. So this way you can tell it, this is an article, and you'll put in the title, and then there's going to be a couple different options. There might be a download PDF button. So there's your PDF, you're good to go. There might also just be an online button. So if you click that, it's again going to bring you to that library record. Same as with the books, and it's going to give you the different access links. And again, if you're off campus, it might ask you to log in with your VUNet ID and password. Last thing to mention about materials that we have, if for some reason you do a search for a book or a journal and it is not in the catalog, you will then want to put in a request for it using document delivery. So this is how we figure out what items that y'all need that we don't already own. Again, you will have to log in, and then it's going to ask what kind of item do you need. So you would like to put in a new request. So it could be an article, it could be a book loan, an entire book chapter. Whatever you choose will bring you the correct form up, and you'll just need to fill out that form, and we will get that item to you as soon as possible. Now I'm going to show you the quick ways to get access to our online databases. So again, you're going to want to start from the Eskind homepage. And if you scroll down and look to the left, you're going to see the quick links box. So in this page, we do have links to PubMed and CINAHL, which are great places to find literature and primary research for any of your assignments. We've also got UpToDate, which you can be used to find clinical summaries on topics. And the other link I really want to point out is going to be our most used resources link. So this is going to lead you to a longer list of our different databases and resources that we have available. So Lexicomp and Micromedics are on this page. These are two of our drug databases, along with links to PubMed, CINAHL, and UpToDate again. But we also have PsycInfo, Cochrane Library, Web of Science, and a link to our research guides. So the research guides are individual pages that the librarians here at Eskind have made on specific topics. Like we've got one that goes over all the different apps that the library provides. And it has instructions on how to put those on your phones. We also have more information on literature reviews and research, training opportunities. And then the research guide I really want you to be aware of is going to be the nursing research guide. To get to the Nursing Research Guide, remember you'll need to start on the Eskind homepage, scroll down to the Quick Links box, use Most Used Resources. From here, scroll down. On the left of the page, there will be the link to the Health Sciences Research Guides. And then you'll just need to scroll down to the Nursing Guide. These are alphabetical. And now, looking at the Nursing Guide, on our homepage, I'm going to have copies of all presentations I give, including this one, along with all my contact information. So you can easily get in touch with me if you have questions or want to set up a Zoom meeting. The next page is going to be the course textbooks, and this lists all the ebooks that the library already owns that are used for your different programs, along with instructions on how to search for other books in the library catalog. Also have an entire page on finding articles, books, and journals, with full instructions with screenshots on how to do all of that using our library catalog. I also have a couple of presentations on how to do a literature review. The next page I want to point out is going to be the Which Resources to Use page. So this lists all of those databases I showed you earlier, but it gives a little bit of information about what is in each one, so it can help you determine which database you should be using to answer specific questions. And now you're working on your assignments, you're writing a paper, and you need to use APA citation style. Entire page on tips and tricks on how to do that. You have questions on a specific thing, like you have a question about heading levels. Tons of information, all that linked out to more information to help you answer those questions. Next page on the research guide is all of our information about mobile apps that we have. The big three are going to be Lexicon, Micromedics, and UpToDate. The first two are drug databases, and then UpToDate is clinical summaries. So I've got full instructions on how to create accounts and add those to your phones. And the very last page on the Nursing Research Guide is all about continuing ed credits. So these are ones that the library can provide access to at no cost to you. So all the information on them, how to get your credits, are all going to be on this page. Again, highly recommend bookmarking the Nursing Research Guide because it has tons of really good information along with all of my contact information if you ever have questions. So I know you've heard me say EndNote and citation managers already. So a citation manager is a software tool that helps you keep track of and cite sources as you go through the research process. And why exactly would you want to use one of these? So it's going to enable you to collect your list of articles, books, web pages for use in your papers or assignments, format and create your bibliographies, reference list using a particular citation style, such as APA. Also, you can store your source materials, so you can store all your PDFs for all these articles in your citation manager. It also helps with inserting in-text citations and your reference list while writing your papers in Word. The Vanderbilt libraries support and offer training on EndNote, Mendeley, and Zotero, and you can also create an account with all three of these using your Vanderbilt email address. If you were going to ask me which one would I recommend, I'm always going to say EndNote. This is the one that I personally use every day, and it's also the one that I provide training on. So I can always answer any questions, troubleshoot if you ever have problems with EndNote. Also, a lot of the faculty at the nursing school use EndNote, and if you are going to be working with faculty, it makes it a lot easier if you use similar citation managers. And again, if you ever have any questions or you need help figuring out research stuff or use an EndNote or searching any of these databases, please let us know. We are happy to help. All of our different contact methods are located on our homepage. We've also got the Ask a Librarian portal. You can email me directly. I'm going to share my email again right now. So rachel.l.walden@vanderbilt.edu. And remember, I'm in the office Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. And I try really hard to respond to emails the day I get them. But if you don't hear back from me by the next business day, resend that email. Sometimes I get a slew of emails all at the same time, and my inbox gets a little wild. So if you don't hear back from me in about a day or so, please email me again to make sure I didn't lose your original email. But yeah, if you ever have questions, please let me know. Always here and happy to help.